Okay, guys, gonna do some quick real-world Blackhawk, actually Pavehawk operations today. I'm on our Foothold server and just gonna do a quick startup and show you how I'm doing navigation for rescuing pilots. Base is under attack right now, so I'm gonna kind of go through this quickly. Basically, we're gonna make sure that throttles are back, condition levers are off, levers down. Pump the brakes. Brake is set. Alright, we're going to make sure switches are off and appropriate. They are. Coming up top, we're going to do the same thing. Again, we're going to make sure the condition levers are off, power levels are idle. Go ahead and set that to APU. Put that there. Alright, coming forward now, we're going to go. Nav lights are normal. Going to go bright because it's daytime, flash, both, and day. All right, we're ready to put power on the bird. We're going to go battery, APU Gen 1, Gen 2. Got electricity. Test the lights. Lights test good. Reset. All right, let's crank APU. Chat. Chat. Alright, we got power. So we're going to go ahead and set. This guy's going to verify air start as APU and start one. Hold for about 3 seconds. Once this gets to 20, we can introduce fuel, which will show 200 there. Hit the finger gate. Now, while that's spinning up, we're going to go on. Squelch on, stay ICS, main. Coming around here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to lat long. And we're going to go okay, okay, okay. Waypoint target, that'll be important in a minute. Boost, SAS1, SAS2, trim, and FPS. Transmit, receive. Arm the countermeasures. Don't know why, but this never takes account, and if you don't spin that up to the value on board, you can't deploy. So we're going to set that to 60. 60. Squelch on. Left click twice to test. ADF. Alright, that's good. Stable at 63. Start 2. Rotation. %. Finger gate. Alright. Going to get ready to navigate. We're going to go Doppler GPS. We're going to go nav on. Rescue. Okay, nearest pilot. What we're going to do here is we're going to go increase until we find the end of the flight plan. Which I think is... Okay, so 10 is the end of the flight plan. We're going to click this over to waypoint target. We're going to go keyboard. We're going to decrease. I don't know why it wants to go there. Keyboard off. Huh. Alright, 10. That's what I wanted. So, keyboard. Now we're going to name it. We're going to call it Dude, so we're going to go left letter D, right letter U, left letter D, middle letter E. So that's the name of our waypoint. Rescue. F3. Alright, so we're going to go north 44, 55, 52, keyboard, east, 038, 1982. Keyboard again, hit enter. Now, bearing pointer number 1, that tells us the direction to our guy. It's working up the distance. I'm going to go ahead and bring the throttles up to idle while we're waiting. So he's about 13 miles away, 14 miles.
Radar
14.5 miles. Alright. So, I'm going to leave the lights on because we know we're going to be in harm's way here pretty soon. Alright, we are set. Center. Alright, so we're set to navigate to the guy. We are ready to depart. Gonna switch this over to engines for now. Alright, interior lights are set and we're dusting off. I've been running it pretty close to 100% most of the time. Doesn't seem to care too much. I do try to stay low. Get our head display up. Alright, now that we're away from the base, I'm going to go okay, weapons are armed, so we are hot. Now, our objective is to stay low whenever we can. So I try to use terrain and trees to mask our approach when able. That's not always possible. Sometimes you can back yourself into a corner where there's not the path you were hoping for. So just watch out for the trees. Generally speaking, stay as close to the ground clutter as you can. Center. So you can collide with the trees in DCS these days, so you get a little bit of leeway but not a lot. So don't go hitting trees if you can avoid it. Generally speaking, I've found the fighters seem to have kind of a hard time if you're down below 50-ish feet. So I have a tendency to stay in the dirt, except when I have to pop up for trees, power lines, stuff like that. Head on a swivel. Okay, big challenge with this part of the Caucasus map, of course. It's a lot of open plains. I'm going to do a little trim release, let the airplane or the helicopter slowly work its way back into coordinated flight. And release. There we go. much better. So now on the heads-up display, the helmet display, you can see the little chevron next to my reference. We're right on course right now. So we're 16 clicks out. That's about, what, 7.5 miles? 8.5? When we get within about 5 miles, I'll ask the guy to do smoke so we can see him. I've set that up as a custom voice attack command. So this is where I spend the bulk of my time on a combat search and rescue type mission. Is I'm down in the dirt dodging trees and telephone poles, because it's easier than dodging air-to-air missiles and SAMs and guns. So this is the armed version of the Blackhawk. So we have some miniguns. Those are the bouncy shells. And we do have rockets. I'm not going to use them just in case I need them later. F3. 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 Again, I spend most of my time less than 50 feet off the ground. If I have a choice between fitting between trees and going over, I'm going to fit between. Pop smoke. So that was the voice attack command that I have set up. And tally the smoke. Center. Normally I would have fenced in, made sure the lights were off, but this was fairly close to base. We're outside of our SAM coverage, but we're almost to our next waypoint, so. Alright, so we're going to start our deceleration. Bring the collective back, or actually push a little bit of collective, so take some thrust out. So this was an installation for us. It would appear to be pretty well wiped out now. Alright, gonna open the side door. This is a Russian pilot. Get in the chopper. Fixed wing on the nose, don't see him. So, alright, we are carrying the ATAS, which are basically Stinger type anti-aircraft missiles, so short-range heat seekers. It's the most self-protection we're going to get. Now, two options for navigation here. I could go through our waypoints and find Krimsk in it, or I can just reverse my course and fly back, which is all I'm doing right now, because I don't have time to mess with anything else. Is that an aerial target up ahead? I think it is. Don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. Looks like it might be a helicopter. Not a fast mover. Alright, let's go investigate. Looks like a Black Hawk, maybe. Yeah, it's a Black Hawk. Thank goodness I can see. Okay. Crap. Fixed wing on the nose. And he's no joy. God. There he is. Is that a Mirage? That's a Mirage. Okay. All right. So I'm currently running some negative control curves on pitch and roll, which I don't normally do. Normally I avoid curves at all possible. I just found that the Black Hawk felt pretty soft without them. So it seems to be working okay. Alright, there's town. I believe that puts the airfield over here. Some power lines. Another fast mover. Hopefully that is a another hopefully another Mirage. Alright, so here we are back at base. So I have no idea how this recording is going to work out. I hope the audio is okay and the quality is decent. Alright, so beginning our descent, going to start lowering the collective. Trading a little bit of forward speed for holding our holding altitude, which lets us slow down. Alright, and here we are. Alright, there we go. Touching down. Rescue. Rescue. F2. Alright, and we're still on APU, so we're going to go ahead and throttle down.